Welcome, Taurus. This is Tanya Lee of Harmonia, and welcome to your timeless love reading. This reading, guys, Taurus, is going to be focused on how you feel, how a person on your specific mind feels, and then the combined energy of you both. If you are single and there's no person that's on your mind, then this reading is absolutely not for you. All right. Go to my singles playlist. All right. And check out some of my other timeless tune in readings to see if you feel guided to do that. All right. This is still general. So take what resonates, leave the rest. Do not force anything to fit. Just pay attention to the story, to the characters that come in place. And this may seem similar to you. All right. And if you want something more private and personable, the only way to do so is at harmoniafriends.com. That is my website. It's the only way to book private services with me. Please keep in mind for the best deals on private services and to be up in queue. If you become a paid member, it is a small monthly fee. You gain access not only to all the discounts of all my packages and services, and I do more than just readings. I am a shadow coach as well. You will see that you'll get access also to my meditations, to all of my timeless readings, exclusive content over there by zodiac signs. And as we all know, we have more than one zodiac sign within our chart. So it is a great place to play with your intuition and get those insights or messages that you may need on a more regular basis. So check it out at Harmonia Friends, or you can find me on Facebook as well. Let's get started, Taurus. Let's get started. Let's see what the combined energy here, what this reading's about. Calling in our guides, our ancestors, and our ascendant masters. Spirit, what is going on with Taurus and their person on their mind? What is going on? What's going on in this connection? Here we go. Memories. Memories. Now, memories are something where you're reviewing the past. Now, you could be creating new memories as well, but what's on the forefront is memories. So this has to do with a connection that you have created a lot of memories with, that you have something to hold on to. Yeah, it does feel a little bit like cobwebs here on this number, and the number is 29. Comes to 11, so this is about a connection, a partnership here. With those spider webs on the side, I almost want to be like there's been some time here, time apart, or focusing on the old times, the good old days. Focusing on the good old days. Playful. Curious. How you feel is playful and curious. Light. It's playing with the moon. It's like a dangling keychain and it's a moon here. All right. Something is hidden. This is how you feel. Maybe you toy with the ideas of memories. Let's see what's on your person's mind. How they're feeling. Meditation. Well, there is distance between this connection here, Taurus. Time apart. I think you often are curious to wondering how this person is doing. Maybe you play with the idea as if we could have made it work, what would have happened. But how your person feels. I feel like they're working on giving space. Now, is this person working on themselves? I don't know, because it says how they feel is meditation. They may see you working on yourselves here, Taurus. Curious if the changes, I don't know. I just keep hearing is like, how could we, like, if we toyed into this, if we stayed longer, could we have made it work? If we were just different people at the time, maybe you thought this person was a player, was too playful with the ideas, not committal, played at your heart here, or maybe you're just toying with the idea of just having them deep in your thoughts as of late. But there's something here about this memories of being playful. But that meditation here is definitely needing to go within, not talking. You don't talk during this. So I feel like there's this person can feel the distance, can feel your growth. Do not be, if you ever question if this person's thinking about you or not, do not think that they're not. They feel you, is what I'm getting at. Let's focus on how you feel still. Well, the King of Pentacles here reversed and the 10 of Wands. So this is definitely something that is over. It was too much of a burden for you to carry. Was not successful. It was not. You know, I almost want to feel, though, that, like, Taurus, this is your energy, but I feel like this individual took away not only your stability, but what you could provide. It almost feels like a codependent situation here. You were burdened by this person's selfishness of what they gave into it was always about how what they could get out of it, right? This person felt almost non-committal. I feel like they left you quite a few times as an option here. Um, you know, they could be they could be been someone here who was just very selfish, a little bit materialistic. Uh, but I feel this level of you giving this individual more credit, Taurus, than they deserved. And so you're taking the accountability of that too. That weighed heavily on you. And it's like, I couldn't fly when I was with this person. I couldn't fly. There's something about this person's playfulness or arrogance that was constantly a stick within this relationship here. Look at all these wands. It was like a burden here. All right. I feel like someone here was carrying all of the weight when it came to responsibilities. I feel like I'm talking to a Taurus here who had all of the responsibilities of this individual. It was like this person was all play. And I feel drained that I couldn't be playful. How you feel is that you felt drained by this. You felt like you didn't get the recognition. You felt like you put it all. Um, and there's something about not getting the recognition for this, of how much you carried for this individual while they got to do whatever the fuck they wanted to. I almost feel this energy of working more as well, Taurus. You know, financially being the one who had to worry about everything, pay the bills, kind of thing. There's something here where I think you were looked upon as a workaholic or something. Like you should be more playful. And this person did. You did have fun with them. I feel it. I think that's what it is. You have memories, but I feel like the one who was never claimed as being the one that was fun, especially if you had children with this person, it was almost like they were the fun parent. Now, let's see how they feel. This is usually the trigger. How does Taurus's person feel? Hangman. Ooh. They're well aware that the toxicity that they brought did not help the relationship. They're not dumb to this, okay? But there's something about seeing the perception of this individual that they have a lot of growing up to do. This individual, I feel, utilizes others and it was probably the way they were brought up. But with that Capricorn energy of the devil reversed, I feel like someone here, because, you know, this is usually the removal of toxicities and everything, but with it hanging here with suspension, there's something about this person's bad habits or toxic ways or even addictions that could get in the way of any kind of relationship. This person picks their feelings as a priority so that they can ignore or escape. They always want to have a good time. This individual is constantly up to having a good time, yet they feel guilty for having a good time doing things that they know is not good for the relationship. And they realize that in time that you were going to leave too. So this person may have even self-sabotaged this relationship. They definitely reflect on it. They know they left you hanging quite a few times. They know that they broke your heart. But they also are in this toxicity, this addiction. They're collaborating with it, feeling it too. So there's something here about how this person, and this is how they feel, doesn't necessarily mean, because everyone's going to be like, wasn't like that. This person sees you as very controlling. This person sees that how they feel is if you were to collaborate or work together, and some of you have children with this person, so you still have to, that the distance and the obstacles is a lot easier being apart than being together. This person did not feel good enough in your presence. They have their own insecurities here, and it's, obviously it's not your job to fix this person. And I think the problem was a lot of it you did, but you took accountability for that. I feel this energy of you being a little bit more playful, but you have memories with this individual. They're heavily on your mind for a reason. 9 of Cups, selfishness. Could also be drinking as well. This individual may have a drinking problem or a substance abuse problem here, but selfishness. All of the work was on you, constantly going back and forth. And if you have children with this individual and this person is someone that you're still connected to, it still takes a lot of work, Taurus, to be there for the kids. And I feel that sigh I just did, that's how I feel. I feel like when you see this person, you go, deep breath. Like, I'm not going to react to this, because whatever reaction is, how vulnerable it leaves you. There is still love here, though, okay? And you're not changing this person. What you find or you grieve is the sadness of all these great memories, and this individual chooses to stay there. And that's what the suspension is this person chooses to stay in their low vibration, in their playfulness. This person chooses to stay in that level, and there's no growth on them. This individual treats relationships like that. Everything is playful. Everything is not so serious. And they struggle with this. They may even have financial struggles. They could even be a gambler. But this person likes to have a quick fix of having a good time. And they are a good time. I can see that. But that's maybe the only thing that they know, is to have a good time. Let's see what the outcome cards are. I'm going to keep this King of Pentacles, or asking me to keep up, and the suspension on the Before Tarot. Reminder, I do not do reversals when it comes to the outcome cards, as I don't feel guided, and these are the Before Tarot cards. So they're dual messages. Here we go. Taurus. Well, we got the validation here with the 9 of Cups here. This person has not changed. They're continuing to do their bad habits here. Now, how you feel, and there's a child in the back. So I feel like this is the hard thing, especially if you have a child with this person and they have addiction issues. It's like creating the same patterns here. And I feel this energy of you wishing they would pick different, but some of you had to take the kids. This individual is not changing, though. And I feel like the 7 of Cups, here's the thing. He's pouring into the 7. I'm saying he because it's a he in a card, but doesn't necessarily mean that. It could be a she too. They're pouring into the cup, and the next cup is the 8 of Cups. This individual has to reach their rock bottom. I feel this energy that the more that they pour into these options, they're going to hit their rock bottom. you have a lot of options that you are pouring into as well, and realizing that you cannot fix this individual. And the Eight of Cups is looking at the past too, but you're also leaving the past. There's something about leaving the good memories there, but also reflecting on the memories that this individual brought. There we go, of having a good time. Um, it's changing the memories. It's this person isn't going to change. Okay. This person also, if they're at a party or at an event, they always have to have a drink in their hand. They always have to have something in their hand. They may even be a smoker, like there's something here where they're constantly passing. It's friendly. It's friendly. Let's do this together. This individual, I do feel like has a substance or some kind of substance, wanting to be friends, craves to be friends with you, still wants to have a good time. But the thing is, oh my God, look at all these cups. Temperance. There's alignment for that. Like, you got to fill your own cup here. You can't just keep using substance or other people to make you happy. And I feel for a lot of you, you gave a lot of your love to this individual here and tolerated a lot. But this is about having patience and alignment for yourself. It doesn't necessarily mean that you have to be nasty to this individual. I just feel this level that you are very patient. But you also know that you need to be around people that do light you up, do make you feel like you're not, that you can be playful too. Because I feel this energy of that. There's a lot of bitterness, I feel, Taurus, of this person having a good time all the time and you weren't. And it's weird because since this energy of this person not being here, I feel like it's switched a little bit, and not in a bad way. I feel you're more aligned. All right. It's just that you're realizing there's an equal give and take. There's a time to have fun and there's a time to, to have responsibilities when it comes to kids and so forth. You're being intuitively guided here with that moon energy. And that moon energy has a lot to do who you're holding on to, who you're putting into, who you're working with. All right. A lot of you are focused on your stability here, where your other individual is kind of marrying you and holding on to their old ways. They are holding on to their old ways with that suspension. And this is the difference between you two, is that you're aligned to happiness and to filling your own cup before you go visiting others, where this person is filling everyone else's cup for a short time or having them do it, and then they have a hard time holding on to their stability or what is good for them. And again, they're holding on to people or situations that are in lower vibration, where you're doing the opposite. So this person is marrying you, but you did have a connection to see that, right? You're seeing your worth. You're seeing how stable you are now. You're reflecting that this had to have happened so that you could see the stability of that. So you could see how much you were putting into things to try to fix someone, when this individual is looking at it as to, I'm putting myself here, but they don't have the awareness level yet as you do. So you definitely do have a soul connection, a soul bond. You were meant to be a part of each other's lives, even if it's just for the children. I'm hearing, Taurus. There is a family union here. You know, that can't be broken. That can't be changed. You can't change your parents. I mean, you can to some extent, but you know what I mean. What's the final advice here we have for Taurus? True love. This is a love in a lifetime. So here's the thing. I do feel this person, I know it's not saying, oh my God, because it's a 30, okay? You know your worth, and I do believe a Taurus out here will have a really good connection with someone here. But this is also to know that true love is unconditional. And this is a reminder that you don't have to be with an individual to feel unconditional love. So if you have the memories of this was love, or this is what I loved about the person, Spirit wants you to remember those memories, because there was a connection here, and it does take two in this connection. So And my throat is clearing here. So some of you who are still watching this, who are bitter about this, know that this connection happened so that once you see your worth, this is where the unconditional part comes in here, because there's something about this person's behavior of them taking the responsibility and you not taking the responsibility of it for them, right? But it's also not trying to change them. You can only do so much, or you got to focus on the kids, that kind of level. Now, if they're not stepping up in that level, then you do what you have to do to take accountability for it. But true love is unconditional, and it's realizing you can't change a person. And I just feel that this is a very unique situation where the love is still there, but it doesn't mean you're going to be with it, right? And I feel for a lot of you, you are going to find a new connection coming up here, and probably because you are so aligned, because you are so conditional, and some of you already have that already. And this is an ex, meaning like someone you were married to. All right, guys, if this resonated, go ahead and hit like, comment below. Don't forget to subscribe. Would love to see you at Harmonia Friends. But if not, this is where we part ways. You guys take care.